Hi, welcome to this video. So today I'll talk about minimalism, and I will break down this into four things. First, I'll be going to talk about consumerism. Then I'll talk about minimalism. Third, I will talk about how I started following minimalism. And fourth, what you can do to avoid or get into habit of minimalism and avoid unnecessary purchases and things that you really don't want. So yeah, this is how this video is going to be. So to start with, I'll start with consumerism. What is consumerism? And yeah, so consumerism is basically purchase of goods and services which are unaffordable, at the same time economically desirable. So this is a whole movement to boost economy and grow businesses, which is in terms of a good for consumerism is good for healthy economy, as people purchase lot of goods and things, and that's how businesses are created, jobs are created, and the whole ecosystem works like that way. To be fair, for personal in a personal life, it affect your finances as well as your way of living, and you get into the habit of purchasing things which are not necessary. So this is how in a way world tricked you to buy things that are really not necessary. So this is what in short I wanted to talk about the consumerism. uh, then I'll talk about minimalism. So minimalism is nothing but uh, living on the things that you really need and avoiding unnecessary things or unnecessary possessions of things which you don't require, and simply talking about the moving away from consumerism. So moving on to how I got into minimalism. Back then, to be honest, I didn't know about this term, and I used to, for my work and education and everything, I used to move from one city to other. And after a few years, I noticed that, some things in your. I used to travel with one bag of mine, and I noticed that few of the clothes and shoes and some stuff that I don't use, but I still carry with myself wherever I go. And then I realized that there are a lot of things like this. So then I realized that these things, I don't require these things, but I still buy these kind of things without giving a thought or without thinking about or making any uh, I don't require. I mean, there is no requirement for these things, but I still buy those things. So these were happening again and again, and I end up not using it. And reason might be it is not going with my uh, dressing style, or it is not suitable fit for me, or it does not go with the overall what I my persona is, or what I think I should suit. It should suit me. So and it's not only about the clothes, it's about everything. Whether it's I'm buying some kind of gadget, or I am buying some kind of uh, unnecessary things which uh, comes for for exercises or anything like that. So I have done a lot of purchases like this, and that's when I realized that I have to cut down on these things, and buy only those things which are really necessary and which makes or adds value to your life, your work, or your day-to-day life. So that is how I decided to go about it. Then I developed a technique where, not a technique, but it's a way of how I purchase things. So if I think I need something, or I lack, the thing is missing from my requirements, then I note down the thing on my diary, and I keep it there for a few days. So if it is not urgent, so I keep it there for a few days. I sleep on that thought, and it comes across you while going through your diary. So you tend to, if it is urgent, then it's require very it's very important to you, then you will eventually take action against it. And if it is not, then it kind of sits there and it stays there. Once you think that, okay, I have to buy this, now you go to any online store, or you go to physical store, and I see those things. I check the rates, quality, and everything, and I don't buy it directly. I come back and see in 1 or 2 days or 3 days, and think about it. And still I think the thing is, I want this thing, I need this thing. Then again I go to physical store or go to the online app, and then I purchase it. So if you see, I go to the 3-step process. I am not saying that you have to buy everything like this, but things that are expensive and you think might not be, you might not end up using it. So for these things you should do this. You can use this strategy where you can try this thing and check that if it really requires your attention to buy this thing. So that is how I think you can go about it. That is how I go about it now. And the things which are really necessary, like basic clothes, and also for food also, I used to avoid, and still I avoid foods that are not healthy, packaged foods. And instead of those, I tend to buy either fruits or some kind of nuts and everything. So I cut down on those unnecessary expenses as well, while keeping in mind that it will be beneficial for health as well. So these are the things I wanted to talk about. I hope whatever I have said have make sense, and hope you have understand how I navigated through this thing. And I think I am in a right place where I am now not buying stuff that I don't require anymore. Maybe I won't say completely, but I am 90% or 95% there. And I do sometimes buy things which are not, like I buy a book recently, which I then find out that I shouldn't have bought, because I haven't, or when I start reading, then I realize that I should not have bought this book. To be frank, it should not come to a category of books, because buying books is not bad thing, but if you are not going to read it, then there is no point in purchasing that thing, right? So that is why, this is how I go about it, and this is how I want you to, if you are interested in topic, then I want you to research about this as well and implement it in your life as well. If you have any comment or suggestion, and would like to know if you follow or come across this kind of thing or not, and what are your habits of purchasing things, and what do you think about consumerism and minimalism, do let me know in the comment. And if you have suggestion, please do suggest in the comment as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.